What's going on, everyone? Happy 2018. It is officially 2018. It's a new year, and a lot of things have happened. A lot of things are changing. Technology, everything's making life move so much faster. At the same time, you get to see a lot of stuff. You get to see a lot of things that other people are doing. You have more exposure to people's lives through social media. And so one of the really important things that I was thinking about that really came to mind is, envy is one of the 7 deadly sins. And it's becoming more and more rampant through social media and people bragging about their lives. And, everyone always shows you the good, but they won't show you the bad, right? But here's why envy is so dangerous. It's really dangerous, really dangerous. The main reason is because it takes the focus away from you and what you're doing and what you're creating. And like when you start to envy somebody and say, God, I wish I had that, it takes you out of grace. It takes you out of gratitude for what you do have and for what you already have in your life. That's number one. It's like a fall from grace. That envy is like the gateway to fall from grace. You fall from grace, you no longer have gratitude for what you have. You're only focused on what you don't have. And that leads me to number 2. The second reason, the most important reason why envy is so dangerous is because you start to focus on the negative of what you don't have. And if you understand any aspect of the law of attraction or manifestation or, how you create your own reality, you'll understand that this is really, really counterintuitive, because you start creating in your mind that you don't have X, right? You don't have Y. And then you start to focus on it. And envy is a form of dwell. You will dwell on the things that you don't have that other people have. And when you start to dwell on it, you create even more of it. So if you're like envious for, someone has a car that you want, you dwell on it, then, that's going to continue creating that situation where, you're not empowered to have that same car, right? You dwell on it, and then you start hating what you have, and then you don't, you're not appreciative, and then you're not in a mindset that's productive and that's useful and that's helping you achieve whatever it is that you think you want to create. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people think they want things because they see other people have it, but then when they get it, it's not really what they expected. It's not really who they are. It's not really what they truly want. So it's, it's really important to understand why you want something, why, this thing appeals to you. But then you have to understand the mindset behind it, that mindset of, well, they have it and I don't. Right, that's like poison. That's like the cyanide pill in the drink. That's what it is. It's that exact thought. They have something and I don't, or I can, or I never will. The reason envy is so dangerous is because it generates that form of thinking where I can't, or I don't, or it generates separation. It generates separation. It's not a unifying, empowered, as opposed to somebody who sees the difference. That's the difference. If you see someone who they just bought a Ferrari, that's cool. I can do that too. I can build my business up like them. Then you're inspired. It's not envy. Okay. And that's how you have to view those types of things. Envy is, oh God, I wish I could have that. It's already creating the opposite. It's already creating the fact that you don't have it, which is why it's so powerful. And then the people who have, and then we talk about attention and intention as well. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole on this one, but, it creates that rabbit hole too. Like if you're driving around in a nice car and you get attention from people, you get energy from people in that way, it actually creates, it puts more power behind the object, behind the situation or scenario. And so it's almost a form of manipulation, really. But at the same time, it's you who create that. Like if you're envious about something, then you create not having it, and then you also give power away to other people who do have it, whatever it is. So that's why envy is so dangerous. And learn to use it to your advantage by not being envious, but be inspired by what people have done, by what people have created. And if you can do that, then you can start to disarm the dangerous aspect of being envious. And then, at the same time, it makes you less, right? When you envy something or you envy someone, you are putting yourself below that thing, or like you can't have it, or it's not aligned with who you are. And that's really the core of the danger. So be careful with envy. Be careful with the 7 deadly sins. Envy is one of them. And I hope you guys have a great day. Don't be envious, but be inspired.